Hello and welcome to the show that pumps your blood and rocks your body to a new beat, the Helios blog. Today, we get the Whatever podcast talking about how girls peak in their late 30s. This should be an interesting one.
The reason she's alone is because she's difficult.
Women are not accepting the bare minimum.
Women fuck men they respect.
All the women who say things like, I'm strong, independent, I don't need no man, like, y'all impress me.
Women just gaslight each other and say what they want to hear.
Well, I definitely think I'm in my best shape. Like, I have a curvier body, and I work out, whatever. And like you said, you do learn to take, your style. I do think we reach a peak. I think that's probably around like your late 30s. Like.
Okay. Yeah. If girls reach their peak in their late 30s, then I'm a monkey's uncle.
I think from there.
How old are peak you? At late
31.
30s.
I'm like,
Peak. Yeah, that's called solipsism. They think that because men reach their peak in their late 30s that women do too. Nope, they do not. 18 to 23.
No.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Women,
Yeah,
no.
and I'm not disagreeing.
Right.
So
I'm not saying everybody.
Yeah,
Let
no.
me just say that. I'm saying like.
Solipsism, she's saying, because she has reached her peak in her opinion at this age, that all women do. Nope, that's not true either.
I think that's like our max that we can reach.
Yeah.
And
No.
then we start to.
And you want to know?
Nope,
No.
that is not how that works. I like the host is laughing, the guy beside him is laughing, like obviously it's not true.
Okay, so let me just say.
Hilariously not true.
Woman,
I'm gonna be like a little Tinkerbell forever.
But you think a woman's peak physical beauty is late 30s?
I think if a woman really takes care of themselves, they can really like push their beauty to like, I mean, like I look at J-Lo and like there was a point in
Oh my lord. Taking one girl who's the genetic exception to the rule and talking about her. Yeah, okay. Look at the average. I would love to see like a composite photo of the average United States female at 38 compared to Jennifer Lopez. Just to see the juxtaposition of those side by side.
in J-Lo's like 40s where I was like, she's hotter than a lot of 20-year-olds that I know.
That's right, but she is the rare exception to the rule. Her and Sofia Vergara.
I mean, I mean, like,
But
listen.
was she hotter at 20 than she was
No,
at 40?
no.
But this is the thing. No.
By the way, let's fact check this. Jennifer Lopez, 20. This is her at 20. Okay, now let's see Jennifer Lopez, 40. Still beautiful, but she was more attractive at 20. Still. By a lot. Okay, now let's see Sophia. It's funny that I'm taking Latin women here. $20 versus 40. Still much more attractive in her 20s. I mean, she's gorgeous in her 40s, but like, she's much more beautiful in her 20s. You can see it. It's obvious, right? Like,
No, but J-Lo is just very different because she's always like taking care of herself. I'm saying like
yeah, okay, but still she was more attractive when she was 20.
some women, like I know a lot of friends from high school that reached their peak.
This is called solipsism. I know people in high school that, therefore, I can generalize the total population. No, you can't.
in high school.
Yeah.
And
That's
now,
true also.
and
Yeah,
now I
that's
look
also
at them
true.
and like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's one of them.
I don't mean to bash people, but like I look at them and they just didn't take care of themselves and they had
Absolutely.
a beautiful
That's
body.
true also.
Yep.
And now they gained a lot of weight, they just stopped caring. So I think it's different for every woman. But I think that if you really care about your physical appearance and you work out, you can stay like really.
You can maintain to some extent, but there's no way that a girl is going to be more attractive at 40 than at 20. No way. Because a large component of attractiveness is ability to reproduce, right? Ability to carry healthy offspring to term. That's the whole point of the whole thing.
Pretty hot at like.
You can you can still be attractive.
Okay.
You can still be attractive.
Oh my gosh, we should get Pearl.
Hold on, stop. You can still be attractive at an older age, but just the biological reality is
right.
Let's take a 40-year-old woman. She was more physically attractive at 30. She was more physically attractive at 20.
Yep.
Okay, no. Can I say something, please? No,
Unless she was fat, right? If she was obese at 20 and then she's not obese at 40, she'll be more attractive at 40. But that doesn't mean that if she had been smarter at that age and taken care of herself better, she would have been even more attractive.
That's what I'm saying.
One second.
Video game design, marketing, same as sex work, monkey playing symbols in that brain. Tattoos on women show insecurity, attracting men looking for insecure and easy. Walsh top G panel, what is a woman?
Wait, I don't.
What
are you having a manic
What is
episode?
a woman?
Can I touch
This girl can't read, so.
on the weight thing though and the aging thing? So.
Oh, the irony.
Jacama, I'll. Actually, fuck it. Let's just go. We'll come back to the aging thing.
Yeah, let's talk,
fuck it.
man.
What is a woman?
Yeah.
What is a woman?
We'll go around the table, starting with you. Go ahead.
Oh, and yeah, I do believe that a woman is. I don't want to get in trouble, but I don't believe in picking your gender at the way people are right now.
Okay.
And
Again, according to biology, it would be 2 X chromosomes, right? But anyway.
I support people that are going through whatever they're going through, but I do
You
not
see, we've got a virtue signal at every opportunity.
not agree with it, and I think that God decides who a man and a woman is, except for in some really weird situations, except for in some really specific situations, and where everybody is very aware of, like, yeah, you've got 2 dicks, like, we get it, or whatever it is. Like, I don't think that it's
2
this
dicks?
vague. Or,
Double-
or whatever
no,
it
the
is.
double
I
dick.
don't think it's this vague
The
when
double
it happens.
dicks.
I think that
Double
when there
dick.
are hermaphrodites, it's not this common. It's
No,
not
yeah,
this
that's
hard.
a
We'll go around the what is a woman?
Statistically speaking, it is very uncommon to have a child that is, not a boy or a girl. And it's more common if the parents are older and so on, right?
I honestly don't. I mean, a woman is a woman who was born a woman, a biological woman. I'm just going to say that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I guess on this panel, they're just going to all agree on biological 2X chromosomes.
Good.
Yeah, honestly, same. We get periods. I'm like, I'm not transphobic, but listen, if you're not getting a period, you're not pushing out a baby, you're not dealing with what we are every month.
Well, I mean, there are women that don't have periods. That's called menopause. Or, what? Depends on the girl. 10 years old? You get what I'm saying.
Month, you're not a woman. It's not the same. So cancel me.
Oh, no. She said woman. Okay. Agreed. Although, women that are 55 plus are still women. But anyway. Yeah, technically speaking, if they're prepubescent and they aren't women, they're girls, right?
But
Sure.
that's how I feel.
I agree with them. A woman is a woman that was born a woman.
So many tattoos and trashy clothes.
If they draw your blood and it says a woman, you're a woman.
And just a human being with double X chromosomes.
Okay.
There you go.
Born a woman.
So the whole panel agreed on biological reality. But I'll bet if one of them was woke and said the woke thing, then they'd all have to agree. Again, they had to come to consensus, right? Again, girl stuff. Okay, let's continue.
Woman.
Do you have an answer on this, Mason?
Hot take? No. Yeah. Born a woman, you're a woman. God designed male and female.
Yep.
Wow.
And
okay.
He
right,
ordered it that way.
I'd say it's a woman. A woman is an adult human female. Okay, back to the age thing though. Was it you that had something?
So for instance, I was very skinny, very athletic, worked out my whole life. I was in sports, gained.
Stop the cab.
A lot of weight at 21 because again I did not deal with my mom's death.
Can I have you tilt the mic
Yes.
to just kind of be
Up.
straight? Yeah, perfect. Go ahead.
So I'll be brutally honest. I'm not like, first of all, I'm not an idiot. I'm big. I know that.
There's a different word, but okay.
I gained about 85 pounds.
Oh, lordy lord.
I've just lost 40 pounds on my own because I realized.
Good job.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I realized that man held me back, and now I'm going to the gym. I'm working harder.
Oh, no. That's not what it is. She's realized she can't get a guy at her weight. So by force, she's losing weight.
I'm eating better.
Yeah, there you go.
So yes, I might have been fat as hell in my 20s, but my 30s I'm gonna be skinny and I'm gonna look great because
Yeah.
I'm gonna put in that work just like
Except you have those tattoos, so I don't know.
you guys are saying.
Yeah.
It's my choice. I'm gonna wake up every day to eat healthier, to not drink, to not smoke, all of that.
Walmart donated $100. Real simple. A 40-year-old woman
Thank
who
you.
works
Yeah,
out
right.
and does great.
Exactly. 40-year-old woman who works out and does great makeup can be harder than the same woman at 20 if gigafat 400 pounds. That woman at 20 with the same good habits will be hotter. Yeah, exactly. It's exactly right.
Makeup can be hotter than the same woman at 20 if gigafat 400
Yes.
pounds.
I agree.
That woman at 20
Literally
with
nailed
the
it.
same good habits will be hotter.
Literally nailed it.
So
No. Wait, I'm not. Are you sure you listened to that?
Wait, what did it say? It
He
says,
says
a 40-year-old
can be
woman.
hotter than the same woman at 20 if she was 400 pounds at 20.
Yeah, 20.
Oh.
So
Right.
say,
You mean
okay,
that?
we're
I didn't
you
read
guys are
that.
taking
Sorry.
like
They didn't
a
hear the whole.
But it's actually correct as well. If you have a 20-year-old girl who's 400 pounds versus a 40-year-old woman who, takes care of herself and does good makeup, the 40-year-old will still be more attractive. For example, Sofia Vergara, right? Or Jennifer Lopez or whatever, right? Of course. But comparing the girl at 40 who's very attractive to the same girl at 20 with the same habits, 20 will be hotter. And that girl without terrible habits at 400 pounds would be attractive at 20 more than she would be at 40, of course.
extreme scenarios.
Thank you, Walmart.
So say there's this mythical lady out there who started working out, taking care of herself from the age of like 5, and she was taught by her mom, "This is how we're gonna do it." Her dad is like in love with her mom, and they see like she has the ideal version of parents. So she grows up and she's taking care of herself. When she hits that age of 19 or 20, she's still taking care of herself. She will be more sexually attractive in her 20s than she will be in her 40s. Not saying that she won't be beautiful in her 40s. So, like, I think comparatively, for that woman, if given that she didn't have a weight problem, given all these other factors, if everything was held the same, she's going to be more attractive when she's 19, 20 than when she's in her 40s.
So what I think this is for men and young women, why they're attracted to them is because they know.
They know that they can carry a baby to term more successfully. That's why.
Hold that thought.
Brightside 110 donated $100. Hope you are doing well, Brian. First time
Yeah,
watching
thank you,
this.
man. Thank you.
I love
Thank you,
the show.
Brightside.
Keep up the good work. Also, long live the Horde.
Definitely, dude. Long live the Horde. You know, like, what are you, undead, Tauren, troll, orc? What are we talking?
World of Warcraft.
Thank you very much, Brightside. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
So what I think it has to do, men wants to put they want to put their penis in everything, and that has nothing to do with, like, they want
Not
to impregnate
everything.
women.
Not everything. Animals are off the table.
Yeah.
No, but women, they want to impregnate women.
Appliances,
That's
Sure.
a
household
natural
appliances. I
thing.
wouldn't fuck a household appliance.
And if a
Like
woman
a lamp,
yeah.
maybe like a
vacuum?
love couch, I might consider. Like if it's curvy, like a curvy love couch, I'll give it a crack.
Listen, I don't mean it as disrespect at all. I support it. That's nature, and that is what it is. I support you, man.
You have a
100%.
virgin man sitting across from you, by the way.
What I mean, I'm not saying he doesn't have the urge. You have the urge.
Of course.
Of course,
He's
he has the
never.
urge.
This man has never wanted to
Because
fuck
he's
a
a
lamppost.
strong-minded
Yeah,
man.
I can say safely I've never wanted to have sex with a lamppost
Or other inanimate
inanimate objects. Yes.
But
what
go
I
ahead.
mean,
Go ahead.
Anyway,
men
continue.
wants to have sex with females because it's a part of,
Sure.
Yes, but which ones? That's the question. That's the specific question we're trying to answer here. And you're muddying the waters with what you're saying.
impregnate women. And
yeah.
Men know that the younger you are, the more chance of you having babies.
There you go. Okay, no, finally, she said the correct thing here.
Fertile and
yes,
exactly.
Yes, actually, that's a good point.
That's the point.
Well, that's one of the reasons why men find
22-year-olds the most attractive at all ages. Men do, statistically speaking.
Youthful characteristics attractive because
100%.
Because that's an indicator of fertility.
Me as a woman. When I see, for example, you're a strong man, you're smart, you're educated, you seem to be a good father, which means I would
beta male
give my vagina to you.
You give the vagina.
Yes.
You're married.
No, but I mean, hypothetical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because
she's married, but she's not wearing clothes, and she's on this show. Yeah. Okay. And it's funny that she would say that. It's actually disrespectful for her to say that. She's actually saying, I don't personally find you attractive. I see you as a beta male. But okay. Anyway.
I know you would be a good father, and if I was 20, you would be like, yeah, she would probably have my baby.
And a virgin.
You know?
Wait.
And a virgin. So, but you
not exactly true, but okay.
know where I'm going with this, right? It's
as girls get older, they prioritize beta males over alpha males. That's how it goes. Or they try to beta-ize the alpha that they have, right? So that they can make sure that when they have children, that the children are taken care of.
But would you want to date a 19-year-old or a 20-year-old if you're a guy that's older?
Yeah, why not?
What would you have in common?
So, again, what they'd have in common is the girl is not an asshole. She's willing to get on the guy's program. She's she's gonna listen and follow directions and instructions, and she's going to mold herself to the kind of things that the guy likes and wants to do. That's what'll happen. What's wrong with that? She doesn't have to be 35 if the guy is 35. She could be 25, 22. And girls tend to be more mature at a younger age as well, for that very reason.
Would you marry a girl and that? What would you have in common with a girl like that?
I have an answer, but you go ahead, Mason.
Yeah, well, I don't think there has to be, like, it depends what you mean by have in common. So commonality, like, I probably would have a lot of things in common with women who are 19, 20 years old.
Yeah, because you're in the same
age
bracket.
Okay, well, I'm like 27, so I'm getting up there.
Yeah.
But yeah, exactly.
But if you were 40 or 45.
So 40, 45, even then, like, okay, that is quite the distance.
Yeah.
But especially as a Christian man, like, as long as we have God in common, as long as there are, like, if we have the same goals, if she wants to step behind me in my aspirations, if she wants to help me achieve my mission in life,
right?
Yeah, I mean,
again, girls don't necessarily have to help you specifically achieve your mission, right? They just need to understand that you have a mission and she's going to support, right? So it's like, you want to fight this guy? Okay, because let's say he's a boxer or something. Well, I'm going to cook the most nutritious meals for you. I'm going to be, psychologically pleasant so that you have a nice, comfortable place to go home to after you train and this sort of thing. You see what I'm saying? That would be supporting the guy on his mission without necessarily helping him achieve it. Though one could argue that does help a man achieve his goals, but that sort of thing.
I don't see the problem with dating someone who's significantly younger than you.
Do you? So I'll answer that question. Yeah. So you ask, what does an older man have in common with a younger woman?
Very much younger. I'm not saying young, but very much. Say you're 45 and she's 20.
Okay.
It's not really. It's kind of just two people at the peak of their attractiveness, right? Like if the guy is taking care of himself and his money's on point and so on. It's not. It's kind of like a 9 and a 9. Right? As opposed to two people kind of on the declines. Or the guy's on his ascent and the girl's on a decline.
Sure. So it's not about having something in common. It's what people find attractive. Because do you think that is having things in common a high priority for any of you when choosing a partner?
Yes.
I doubt. I highly.
No.
They say that, but it's only true after all of the initial criteria are met, right? Only after attraction, seduction, bedroom fun, sexual compatibility, physical appearance, charisma, all that, only then is having things in common important. Although usually, if the guy and the girl don't have things in common, the girl will mold herself to have things in common with the guy if she wants to be in the guy's life. So that's even arguable.
For me, it is very, very important.
Yeah.
For women.
Very
It's
important.
Right now.
No, you might say that, but I highly doubt that commonalities for men or women are high on the totem pole when it comes to who you're going to find attractive.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But
Like-
if I find a dude attractive
I
and
get
I
what you're
date
saying
him
now.
for
Like
2
physically
months,
attractive. Right?
Well, exactly. But that's the implication. The implication is first things first. First things first. You see? First comes the attraction and the bedroom fun and the charisma, the compatibility. Then comes commonalities.
Right.
Yeah, for
Right.
2 months, and we have nothing in common. It's just the sex.
What?
Like, I don't build
Still banged him for 2 months. So the guy won and you lost.
my relationships on sex.
Mm.
I just do not, because that's not how
Yeah,
I...
but-
Guys choose relationships, not girls. So if you didn't have a relationship, it's because you didn't convince him to have a relationship with you, not the other way around.
You can, okay.
Yeah,
so-
like
You
that'll
don't
only
think-
take you so far.
you
Kind of
don't-
like a guy says, "Oh, a woman's
You don't-
attractive." It's
okay.
the same thing for us. Like we don't need just a guy to be a Chad for us.
Yeah,
Like
we don't need a
so
chat.
let me-
You don't
no, but let me ask.
It's funny that they say that, but when they're 18 to 23, they do want/need that.
Okay, so have you ever, because if commonality is the ultimate or the penultimate thing when it comes to deciding if you want to sleep with somebody or have a relationship or marry them, I'm sure there's been plenty of men that all of you here have had tons in common with, but you didn't want to date them because
Right.
you didn't find them attractive or they didn't
Exactly.
meet some other metric. So commonality is frankly irrelevant or
I haven't.
very low on the totem pole of what's important for both men and women when it comes to who we decide to partner with.
Disagree.
Now, there's
Agree,
certain
disagree.
things, there's shared values, but commonality, if a girl doesn't like the same music as me, I don't fucking
Who cares? Yeah.
I
But
don't
like chemistry is
nitpicking.
important,
Like,
and if you have too
it's
many
not-
differences, you will not have chemistry
Yeah.
in rhythm with another person. You know what I mean? It's like
But
even
chemistry is
You might have physical chemistry, but not relationship chemistry, so you would be friends with benefits. At most.
music.
But
Okay, but what
chemistry
do
is a
these women,
commonality.
like what does a woman have in common? Like let's say she makes $40,000 a year. What does she have in common with a guy who makes $1 million a year? Should she not be attracted to him because she doesn't have that commonality with him?
I can tell you why that woman is attracted to him, because he makes a $1 million a year.
And I can tell you
Well, exactly.
why men are attracted to young women because they're beautiful.
Yeah.
And they're
I'm
they're
not
more
saying
fer-
they're
they're
not.
more
I'm not
fertile.
saying they're not.
commonality.
They're
But do you
more
think
fertile, lower body count, less past
that's not
relationship.
necessarily true. I mean, I know a lot of young girls that
Yes.
spend their nights
they've been
at a
through it.
bar every weekend.
Yes,
like,
but a young woman is more light.
what can I say? Like, I know you're saying in an just physical attraction way. Do you think it's more of like preference? Because I know that like when I was 20, like I was like very skinny, and now like I'm 31 and I have like the curves that like most men like.
Yeah.
So I think I'm definitely more attractive now. I definitely get more attention now.
Okay, but that's because of what you have chosen to do. And if you had chosen to do it 20 years ago, you would have gotten that attention times 10.
So maybe it's like, do you think it's a preference thing that like some guys
get-
might like? Because I know guys that like really young girls, and I know guys that find it kind of creepy when a girl's like 19, like they don't find that attractive at all.
yeah.
So I think it's more of like a preference.
I mean, it's a preference.
Well,
I would
they
assume.
truthfully, they probably find it creepy because society.
Right, because girls are competing, right? It's not just guys that are going for girls and girls have no input. Older women that are jealous have their input in and create these social norms that tell guys that it's creepy and they should be socially shunned, right? But it doesn't mean that if guys had the ability and the opportunity to go for girls like that they wouldn't do it. They would.
Has tried to pathologize men's innate attraction triggers and preferences.
No, because I think also the thing that we're forgetting, and there is actual statistic data that will back this up, the birth rate across the board has gone down. So having children is
right. It's gone down because of womanism.
Clearly not a societal priority as much as it used to be, and data will not. And you can look it up.
Yeah.
There's a lot of data that will back this. So I think that people's preferences will change now that their objectives are clearly changing.
Well,
I don't.
It's more like the other way around. But anyway, the reason why the birth rate is low is because of womanism and also cost of living increase and so on. So, like, if you look at Japan, for example, the idea is most men are not attracted to most women, so most men don't even get to reproduce, and a lot of girls are choosing not to reproduce rather than be with a guy that they don't consider attractive. So that's why the birth rate has gone down, in addition to cost of living increases and so on. So it's kind of bullcrap, what she's saying. Okay, let's end the video there. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit all notifications. Drop me a donation like Hunter M, Adrian R, Tom M, Bobby, Dylan, Renaissance Press, and Brian S. Shoutouts to you, most recent Patreon subscriber. Thank you. Buy my books at bit.ly/heliosbooks. My Patreon is patreon.com/theheliosblog. If you're interested in coaching, message me at theheliosblog@gmail.com. That's my email. I'll slot you right in. Thank you so much for listening, guys, especially if you listen to the end. I really do appreciate it. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.